What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires Definitive Edition. We are back finally with the Glory of Greece. Well, actually not finally for you, because I stopped uploading at some other point. But I haven't played this in like probably half a year or so. So the rust will be real, but we are back with the Trojan War, and let's listen to the text.
The overseas expansion of the Mycenaeans has brought them into contact with other cultures that simultaneously pose opportunities and dangers. In a defiant but inspired act, Paris, Prince of Troy, has kidnapped the beautiful Helen of Sparta and taken her back to his home. The fury of your brother Menelaus, Helen's husband and king of Sparta, knows no bounds, and he has appealed to you, Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, for help. Jumping at the opportunity for war and renown, you have assembled a vast army bent on the destruction of Troy. The city-state lies far across the Aegean Sea, however, and the campaign will require a strong navy to launch a sea-borne invasion of the Trojan heartland. Go forth dauntlessly. Eternal fame and glory await.
Objectives: Hector, Prince of Troy, must be slain. Paris, Prince of Troy, must be slain. Capture the treasure of Priam. So I kill everyone and I capture the treasure. Great. Establish supremacy at sea to control offshore resources and clear the way for your invasion. You will need a large force to overcome Trojan defenses. Yeah, you're not kidding. Agamemnon's army is restricted to the Bronze Age. You cannot advance to the Iron Age. Oh, that sounds fair enough, I guess. So we need supremacy at sea. And then the rest is probably not so hard anymore. I haven't played in a long time, so let's see if this goes on hardest. You can read this. You can obviously pause all the time. I will just leave it up for a few seconds. If you want to read it, then please pause. It will just drag out the video a bit too long if I read all this. Alright, let's play. Because I think if anyone's watching this, they're probably doing so for the game. I have played this in like forever. I don't know what I'm doing. Bowman? Fishing boat. Fishing boat is good. There is an army, there are people. I will restructure the economy soon. I will just try to make sense of what's going on here. With berries here, that's good. Berries are in a storage pit, I think. No, they're in a granary. What are you doing? You are both bowmen, and you are also a bowman. And this is an army that's just sitting there. Okay, you come down here. And we are looking for fish. Now... well, is there no fish? There's fish. Let's get a second one and then we go into warships soon. Maybe let's grab wood here. And grab some more berries. And that doesn't work. We need more food. I'll just quickly pause the production here so we can research this soon. Reason being is I want great woodcutters. That's a terrible decision. Because with woodcutters what I can do is build ships, and we need ships to grab sea superiority, and with sea superiority we can probably drive them off on their island, and then we can grab some resources and then everything will be fine. Well, that's the plan anyway. But first I obviously want to grab some food so I can keep producing villagers. Villagers are great. Probably don't need 3 of these guys. One is probably enough to grab some stone. more on the berries. Actually, I can send him up here. And I want war galleys. These are probably a defense force for when a landing occurs, I would guess. Let's explore our little island here a little bit, so we know the starting situation. Also want one early galley to explore where the enemy is located. I would guess on this island here, but just get a clearer idea of what's going on there. Oh, we are in the Bronze Age already. That's pretty cool, I guess. So we don't have much gold. We have these two mines and this bit of gold right here. That looks to be all of it. Hero Odysseus. I'll probably keep him safe. I don't want to lose him. Merchant ship, fishing yeah, we should get fishing ships, they're pretty good. I don't think we need a second dock. That is rarely... What are you doing? That is rarely necessary. Maybe we should get a dock up here to defend. But I'm not so sure. Do I have anything that helps ships? I'm so forgetful about anything in this game because I haven't played in so long, and I was never particularly good at this game, to be honest. I was always more into AoE 2 than I was into AoE 1. Upgrade to Sentry Tower makes sense, so... What do we have here? More food production for farms. I rather have faster villagers for now. That helps me right now. The farms don't help me right now, because I don't have any apart from these that were already preset. Oh, an X-Man. Stand ground, attack move. Has that always been there in the original game as well? Trojan defenders. Because I don't remember that being there. Let's build 2 galleys. You are out of work. And one of you builds a government center, because I don't think we have one. And then he will build another dock. We'll get some more boats out. And we should be good to go. Oh, enemy ship. Got the first shot off, that's bad. Uh-oh. Fire! Ha, you didn't see that one coming. Oi! Damn it. Well, I can take that loss. It's not too bad. Oh, 2 more galleys. It's fine. What do we have here? Horses. Nah. Shared exploration with allies is kinda useless. Barracks units take half the population. That is quite useful, actually, for when we want to take a landing, because then we can just pump out barracks units like no tomorrow. Especially with the limited population that we have in these scenarios. Alright. So while we are building up, I could talk about things that were going on. I am now a father. I have a baby. It is now 2 weeks old. As of, what is today? The 28th of February, and it was born on the 11th. I'm quite happy with it, but I am also incredibly tired. Anyone who has had a baby probably knows what I'm talking about. And here we have more gold. So that's the good news. The bad news that go along with it is I have even less time than before, so I have no idea what'll happen with this channel, but I will try to keep it alive, somewhat. 6 and 3, 6 and 2. I have more range. Just find out why. Also forgot all the hotkeys apparently. Do we have range here? There's really not much else going on, by the way. That's pretty much all the news I have. Job is as per usual. Do it to earn money, you know. You know how it goes. And really everything else is just as per usual. Not a lot of time for games, not a lot of time for recording, but I will try to do better. We'll try. It's like there are so many things in life that you have to take account of. And once you miss out on one thing, people are just mad at you for like no reason. I have a feeling that's everywhere in life. Like, everyone has these weird expectations for you, even though it's not their life, it's yours. And they just have these preset expectations on what you should be doing. And it's kind of interesting that also nobody wants to let you live your life the way you want. They all have their, this is how you should do it. And it's fine if people have the opinion that this is how you should live. But I mean, it's great if people have that opinion, but let me do my thing, alright? And that would be cool. If they could just let me do what I do. And that's it, you know. We have a market. Yeah, we do. There it is. Don't have a siege workshop. Kinda have everything we need, don't we? Let's get some more wood. Nope, that's not the hotkey. That's the hotkey. Great. Who's shooting at us? Can we patrol in this game? No, we can't. I love the patrol move in AoE 2. But back on the topic, like everyone, also with the child, everyone is kind of telling you should do this, you should do that. Yeah, you know, it's not your child. I mean, I appreciate if people are trying to be helpful, but I feel like there is a difference between trying to be helpful and trying to enforce your way of life onto other people. I think that happens way too often. Like, why don't you just let others live the way they want and you live your life and then all is well? I don't get the obsession with rating everyone else's life. And also belittling them a little bit. I have a feeling that's going on a lot these days. It's just belittling other people for doing things differently. I kinda don't see the reason for it. You have fun with 2 ships. So the Trojan are down here, Troy's down. I would land here, I think. Let's pull some units to... Oh, we can just take this army, I guess. Get a transport. And we can pull some units down there. Put a second boat here. We've not been attacked yet. This doesn't feel like hardest, but I should probably just shut up before, you know, karma and stuff catches up. I'm also terrible at balancing my economy this game, but, you know. Why can't I get +3 range? Great medium wall. +2 hand-to-hand unit attack. Why do mine... whatever. You do this, and you... Now you hunt. I know it's a way over here to drop off, but I don't care at the moment. We are not in any sort of danger for running out of food right now. Oh, there's another hero. I don't know. put my heroes in danger right now. X-Man? Hero, another hero! X-Man, X-Man, Bowman, Bowman, X-Man. Good. So many heroes, jeez. Let's just drive down here. That can't even be bothered with replenishing those. We have so many resources that I currently don't spend on anything. And what we do now is we take these 4 guys, put them down here. I wonder what'll happen now. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't very surprising. Seriously wonder what'll happen now. I just want to make space so I can build something here. I think I want to build a siege workshop and then just besiege them a little bit. Now we're just waiting around a little bit. I'm not quite sure what the sea superiority talk was in the description, because that's not really a problem. Alright, as long as we are waiting we can get back on the topic. Like, my point being is just let other people live their life and you live yours. It's the same thing with the social media bollocks that is going on these days. Like, why is everyone so obsessed with putting their life out there and comparing it to others? Like, can't you just do your thing? Like, is that not a thing anymore? Do your own thing and, you know, be happy with who you are and, you know... I don't know, that maybe I'm too, I don't know, old school? I don't know how to put it, but it just seems weird to me. Not even sure why I'm researching these things, but... Get rid of this farm, and I want... Let's get an academy. I like the academy units. The hoplites and stuff. I'm just a fan of these units. And... get a sentry tower? I think you should get rid of this tower first and then fortify the position. Maybe get a temple as well. Not so sure about that yet. Good, we outrange it. That's all I wanted. Scale armor, we don't need any of this. Let's get a second one. And some more hoplites. Now, I'm not sure this is working as intended. Either the AI is fucked up or something is really off, because this doesn't feel like a hardest campaign. Something is off, I think. Won't complain. Who am I to question the AI? Soon we will all die to it, probably. Some advanced self-aware AI will probably kill us all. Yes, that's my prediction of the day. Get rid of the gold. I mean, they have to have more than this, I assume. Put up a sentry tower as kind of a point to fall back to. Because I'm fairly certain we will need a point to fall back to, I'm just not sure when. So build one here. Hey, someone is well, it's not really attacking us, it's just a boat. One single lonely boat. Oh. So another tower. Let's just grab their gold, whatever. It would be fun if we could get rid of a tree, but whatever. Let's drive forward, let's push it. Oi, why are you not shooting? Stupid tower. Oh, they have watchtowers and sentry towers. That is different. Let's just send them up here. What are you doing? Jeez. It seems like they have a lot of towers and not much. Oh, there comes the cavalry. Oi! Stop that! I don't actually fear taking this fight. I think we win it. Convincingly. Yep, we do. I mean, they have nothing I'm afraid of. Let's get rid of this, you follow that. Build 2 more academies right here. No, we still produce from here. As long as the others are not up, we will produce from here. And then we'll just overrun them. That is terrible. We need more gold. You 4 guys. Jump on this ship. You're useless, you just, I don't know, run somewhere, I don't care. You're producing units here. You're useless now. And we will take down these towers and then we should be good to go. What do we even have to do? Capture the artifact? I don't know where that is, probably around here. And destroy the 2 heroes, okay. Ugh, this is annoying. I changed my opinion of not needing other units. I want some horses. Why are you not attacking? Are we not set to enemy or something? This is extremely weird. Cavalry? Of course cavalry. Destroy us, please. Oh, we have hoplites as well now. Build another tower. I want to make the path down here as difficult as possible for them to pass. I think more towers will do the trick. One up here. Some more hoplites. Take out the government center is also important. There's a funny little article I read the other day about Age of Empires, where they said that Age of Empires 4 was basically finished, but they feared alienating people after this weird online mobile game thingy. So they feared alienating even more people by releasing it, so they instead made this remake of a game they already knew people liked. And I don't believe that story, I think that is a complete fake news report, but I found it kind of interesting to read. I'm also annoyed that this game is also only available at the Microsoft Store. I like buying my games on Steam, you know. At least PC stuff, I like having it on Steam. Have everything in the same spot, that's something I like. I don't like having like this weird no, not Xbox, Windows. What are you doing? Windows Store thing. Say are we? Why are we set to neutral? What the fuck? That fucking explains it. These are our enemies. Why are we set to neutral? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Like, literally no sense at all. I don't get that. Completely missed these guys. With more idols, I see. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm kinda off track here. For what I'm doing. Jeez, we have a lot of wood. I think we need some farms. So we can keep producing units. And we grab some gold here. It's probably a good idea. Oh, not a scout? What am I doing? Oh, I produced scouts. That's great. Ugh, God. I guess one totally cannot tell that I haven't played in like a billion years, but... Oh. This feels more like a drag than any sort of real challenge. Even though we now have a lot of units kind of stashed there. Let's build another one. And fall back. Oh my. Oh, falling back is kind of... Where are you going? Falling back has worked, at least. Now we're bringing swordsmen over. Probably toast. They can't bring swordsmen against hoplites, that doesn't work. That'll always end in disaster. Always. Trust me. That never ends well. And we have no stone left. That's fine. I don't necessarily need stone. Where are my ships gone? Are they dead? Apparently. Probably tried to destroy a tower. That is probably what has happened. hoplites. Market will fall soon. I mean, we are now pushing forward ever so slowly, but we are pushing forward. Should stay down. Storage pit will go down. And the entry will be opened. Great. We will now try to stream the units in here. Take down the towers so we can move a little bit more freely. And now we're crumbling. Let's make some room. They are crumbling right before our eyes. Where are the Trojan defenders? I was wondering where they were. Let's destroy the wall here. They took one of our units, but I don't care about that. We'll probably soon take a lot of our units, well, and I do care about that. Okay, here we have enemies that don't seem to like us very much. I'm not producing more units. Gold is empty, I have no stone. How about... transporting them? I don't care about that. What? What happened to... what? What happened to my army? Where did it go? That won't hold for long, come on. Okay, that's weird. It's rare we get our ass handed to us here, but... where did my units... what?
Logan?
Where did they go? We have some gold left here. It didn't work, that worked. Let's get some scouts, I guess. There's the artifact, and we have killed both heroes. Let's make a beeline for it. He will probably take one of them, but then he is dead. Let's end this. I'm tired of this. Oh god, GG, or maybe,
Just when
maybe
all
not.
seemed lost, the scheme of wily Odysseus, king of Ithaca, has succeeded. Grey-eyed Athena surely smiles upon you as the Trojans, drunk on the euphoria of their supposed victory, carelessly threw caution to the wind. They dragged Odysseus's work, a large wooden horse containing a band of your finest men, inside the city. In the dark of the night, your men emerged and opened the gates to the city. The air is filled with the fearful yells of the surprised Trojans as your intrepid warriors flood through the streets, torching the city and carrying its wealth and enslaved population back to your ships.
Good, we stole wealth. That sounds good. Alright, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time with hopefully a little more smooth gameplay. Farewell!